Hi everyone, this is Crafty Decoria, and today I am starting on some winter DIYs. However, this one is kind of neat because it's not only specifically for winter, but it can be used for the other seasons as well. So I'm going to start off with making my pennants that are going to hang below the top piece that's going to hold them all in place. And for that, I am using the Dollar Tree Ready Board. Now, you're gonna decide on what size of a pennant, and what I mean by the pennant is the triangle that hangs. You're going to decide on which size you would like. So I just measured out just a rough sketch of a pennant, and then I cut my first one out. Once I have that first one cut out, this will be what I use to trace all the other ones. And I will be cutting a total of 6 because I want 6 hanging off from my banner. So you will need a good little handy X-Acto knife, or this one here I use for my reborning, and it is a disposable safety scalpel. But the Dollar Tree has the utility knives. They work great. And you'll need your ruler to measure and your pencil. So I'm going to go ahead, trace the rest of my pennants, and then cut them out. So I've cut out all my pennants, and I took my Dollar Tree buffalo check scarf and laid it flat. Then I laid my pieces on top of the scarf, and as you can see, I have one facing right side up and the other one upside down because I will save on material this way. Now I'm going to leave about 1/2 inch all around the triangle so that I can, once it is cut, I can glue it overlapping the sides of the pennant, and this way our ends will look nice and finished. If I have enough material at the end, I will probably cover up the backs. It's a good idea if this is hanging over a window or a doorway where you will see the back of the banner, so that it looks a lot nicer. But if you're hanging this up against a fireplace or on a wall and you're not going to see the back, then you could just leave it as ready board in the back. So let me go ahead, cut this up, and then we'll move on to the next step. My scarf is now cut up, and just before I can glue the scarf onto the ready board, there is one thing I need to do. So here I have my red truck ornament. What I'm going to do with my red trucks, and that's 6 of them, I'm going to remove the Merry Christmas sign, and I'm also going to remove the tree so that I only have the red truck. Once I've done that, I then take my ruler and I'm going to measure 8 centimeters from the tip up, and I'm going to draw a straight line across because that is where I want my red truck to sit. Once I've done that, I'm going to take a magnetic button, and I picked up the large ones. I don't always find these at the Dollar Tree, but I did, and when I do, I grab them because I just like the size of them. And the size of these are 1.2 inches, 30 millimeters. And I'm just gonna take one, and I'm gonna place it just above the truck like that. I'm gonna mark the area, and then I'm going to glue that to the ready board. And you also want to make sure that you test your magnets so that When you place the other magnet, which you will see I will be placing a magnet on the tree that I took off, because again, I want this banner to not only be for winter, I want to use it for all the seasons. So all the pieces that I'm going to stick in behind on the truck are going to have little magnets, and you just want to make sure that you're placing them or gluing them down the right side so that they don't repel, that they will actually go together. So I'm going to do this with all my pennants, going to mark out where I want my truck to sit, mark out where I want my magnet to go, and once I have them marked out, I'm going to glue the magnets down, and then I'm going to remove the truck and then take my piece of fabric, the scarf, and then I'm going to glue that down. So my magnet is going to be hidden in behind because I don't want to see that. And then once that's done, then again I will just measure up 8 centimeters from the tip, and then that is where I will glue my red truck down. Finished gluing on the scarves to all the pennants, and I also ended up gluing the backs of the pennants with the leftover scarf that I had. There was plenty, and I even have this piece left of it. So now that I've done that, the next step is I need to take my ornaments and remove the Merry Christmas sign as well as the tree, so that I'm left with just the red truck. Now, I had said that I'm going to measure from the bottom, but you really don't have to do that. You can feel where the magnet is. You just have to slide the truck up to the bottom of that magnet, and that is where I will be gluing this down. Then with my tree, I'm going to take some magnetic buttons. These are the 0.6 inch 15 millimeter magnetic buttons from the Dollar Tree, and I just hot glued one to the back of the tree. As I said, I want to be able to use this banner throughout all the seasons, and by doing it this way, I can easily place my tree on, and once winter is over and I'm ready for spring, I can change it with some flowers or some little eggs, some bunnies, anything that would be small enough that would fit in the back of this truck, and that would be I would be able to glue a magnet to it. All you want to remember is before you go ahead and glue your magnet on your item that you want in your truck, just test your magnet and make sure that it's not going to repel. So now that I have explained it, I'm going to go ahead and do it, and then we will move on to the very last step, which is attaching all my pennants onto the nautical rope. And this as well is from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so for this part here, it's all going to depend on where you're hanging your banner. I specifically am going to be making this for my fireplace mantle, and so I really wanted to have the spacing of the pennants very evenly because I do tend to hook it up in the center, as you see the nautical rope is right now. So to do this, I simply just took some clips and I placed the pennant where I wanted it to fall on my fireplace, and then I just clipped each side. This way, when I'm ready to glue it on, I know where my marks are, and I just have to glue right in between those clips, and I know that this banner is going to work out perfectly for my fireplace. And I did that with all 6 pennants until I was really happy with the look of it. Now, if you were just making this to hang straight on a wall, all you'd have to do is just measure the pennants out evenly on your nautical rope. But I did just want to show you how I place this on my fireplace and how it comes out looking pretty even. So now I'm going to take down my nautical rope and glue on my pennants, and then I will show you what this farmhouse red truck banner looks like complete. Just about ready to hang up my banner, but I wanted to show you how I finish off the ends. So I marked off with a piece of tape what point of the nautical rope is going to be hooked on my reindeer hook. So what I'm going to do is just make a loop, and I will hot glue it down here, and then I will wrap the remaining nautical rope around the main part of the rope that holds up the banner. So I'll wrap and glue just so that it stays in place. And I will continue to do that until all of the nautical rope is wrapped around. And then I will have what ends up looking something that looks like this. And I just think it really finishes off the banner nicely on both ends. I love how it looks. Now let me go ahead and place the banner on my fireplace to show you what it looks like all put together. Right, everyone, so here is my farmhouse red truck banner, and I absolutely love how this has turned out. I think it's absolutely adorable. Now I will be adding more to this, but I just simply wanted to show you the basic look with this banner, but you could definitely add lights to this. In between the pennants, you could add the Dollar Tree ribbon that they sell. They have such pretty ribbon, and it would just dress this up a little bit more. But what I love most about it is that it can be used for all seasons. If the red truck is something that you love, the buffalo check, for me it is perfect because I have a lot of the black and white buffalo check in my home. So if I wanted to keep this up all year round, I definitely could, and then change out the back of the red truck seasonally. So if I come a little bit closer, I wanted to show you the Dollar Tree seasonally sells these felt sticker packs, and let me just grab it so I can show it to you. So these are the ones that they have for the winter, and these are gingerbread, but they do have many different items that you can, or different packages that you can purchase. I also picked up snowflakes, and they had reindeer. They had a few different ones. I can't remember them all right now, but this would be perfect to pick a package of these up because you do get 10. You could just add a magnet to the back and then change out the back of your truck. I know for the fall season they had really cute ones, and I wish I would have grabbed them now, but they had little pumpkins and different things for the fall season, and they would have been perfect to put in here right now. But I do have something else that I am just going to switch the back of the red truck with, since we are not in the winter season yet. We are still in fall. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch that out now and show you how cute it looks and really how simple this is to change out seasonally. And just like that, I have changed out the trees for some pumpkins, being that we still are in the fall season. I will be leaving this banner like this for now, and once winter hits, I will just add the trees back in the red truck, in the back of the red truck. But how adorable do these pumpkins look? So if you've seen the last couple of DIYs that I have made, I've used these pumpkin clips from the Dollar Tree. They have clips on the one end. I just snipped those off and then I added a magnet, and I think they look adorable in the back of the red truck. Another thing, usually when I make my banners, I like to have 6 of the triangles or pennants hanging, because I usually will add a letter to spell out summer, winter, spring, and fall. This way I can use it seasonally that way as well. And I have some wooden letters that are the perfect size. So by adding that magnet to the back, I will be able to continuously keep giving this banner a fresh new look. For anyone who loves the red truck, I think that this is a hit. And I really hope that you all enjoyed it, because I really wanted to make something that I hadn't seen myself. And I just love adding the magnets, because this way you can really change a piece out and use it over and over again. Here is a look at the finished end of the banner. I just love this rope. It really gives it a nice farmhouse feel. And of course the buffalo check. I'm so glad they came out with it this year, because I think the red truck really stands out nicely against it. Well guys, that'll do it for this DIY. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Share the video if you can, it greatly helps my channel, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And as always guys, you take care of yourselves, and I hope to catch you in my next video. Bye-bye.